Hi everyone, in today's video I'll show you how to make these easy DIY fabric ornaments. You'll need a set of plastic ornaments, some fabric, scissors, glue, I'm using Mod Podge, a paintbrush, and depending on your preference, some spray paint. To start off, I'm just getting each ornament out of the bag and then I'll take the tops off.
Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you so I'm letting go.
Now, if you like the color of the tops to your ornaments, you can skip this next step, but I decided I wanted mine to be gold instead of silver, so I'm going to put the tops in a cardboard box and spray them gold. You want to use short, light sprays so they don't take too long to dry and you don't get drips. Alright, the caps are drying. I'll probably leave them for at least a day, maybe even two, but definitely a day. So I'm ready to start working on the fabric strips. I'm just going to use this like jelly roll fabric that I have and pick out the ones that I want to use and cut them into strips. I wanted to just take a whole strip of fabric, like a large one, and try to do it that way because it would be way faster, but I just don't think it's going to come out well. The fabric will be all folded, so it'll be a little time consuming, but we'll do thin strips to cover the Christmas balls. You want to start by measuring out the fabric length that you'll need to fit the circumference of your ornament minus the top section. Once you have that length, you can mark it and cut your first piece, and that will be the piece that you use to cut all your other fabric strips to size. I found that cutting all of your fabric strips right at the beginning was probably the easiest. You're just going to take that initial strip and place it on top of each fabric section, cutting it to size. Getting all of the cutting out of the way at the beginning was definitely the fastest way to get this project done. These fabric pieces were too big on their own, so they had to be further cut down. While it's okay if you have some variation in the size of your strips, I would say in general about a ½ inch is a good size for them. Taking your Mod Podge and a small paintbrush, lightly paint a line of glue from one side of your ornament to the other side, starting from the top. Next, you'll take a fabric strip and gently adhere it to the glue line you just painted. Your next glue line should also start at the top and go around your ornament, intersecting at the bottom. After that, you'll again lay down one of your fabric strips over the glue line. I recommend gently smoothing down the edges where the fabric meets the glue, just so that the pieces are laying flush against the ornament. From here, you'll just paint cross sections with a light layer of Mod Podge, and then you'll take your fabric strips and wrap them around the ornament exactly the same way. This process is definitely repetitive, but it really is very simple. You just want to continue to make sure that those lines are pushed down gently so that you don't have any pieces of fabric bunched up. If you need to gently pull a piece off to relay it down, that's okay too. Once the ornament was fully covered in strips, I just kind of gently cupped the ornament in my hands to make sure that the fabric was really laid down well and that all of the seams were pushed down, especially in the overlapping sections. From here out, you're really just doing the same things over and over. That's why it's easiest to cut all of your fabric at the beginning, because otherwise stopping to cut new fabric would really interrupt the project. As you can see, I started to do a couple glue lines before I started laying down my fabric. This really helped make the whole process a little bit quicker. I would do each cross section and then put a little ring of glue at the top. You can really choose any type of pattern that you want. I wanted to do a couple moody or dark ornaments, so that's why I chose this fabric, but it's really entirely up to you. You want to make sure that if your fabric is slightly overlapping onto that top section of your ornament, that you do trim it. You don't want fabric bunched up around the top, otherwise the top of the ornament will not fit back on it. Don't feel like you need to use a significant amount of glue. Mod Podge is pretty forgiving, and honestly you only need a thin layer. This fabric really sticks pretty well to it. If you are a person who loves fabric and patterns, this is definitely a project for you. I really found that doing different patterns, several of them, really came out the best, and I just love the way that these ornaments ended up looking on my tree. These are so freaking stunning. I can't wait to get these on the tree. They are just the cutest. Like exactly what I envisioned. So let's get these on the tree. I can't believe how cute these turned out. I am so excited.